safely, opening up quite a gap, and then the charge for third place is really tremendous. It's number 26 and 14, number 20 and 14, number 20, the man who was fastest in practice, Kevin Clemenson, followed by number 14 in fourth place, and that's Alex Bedford. And the fifth place man is number 19, Phil Henderson, followed by number 16, and that's Pete Wilde. That's the first six at the end of lap 2, and there's the battle for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth places in line astern as they come down now to the old hairpin. And that's number 20 there, Kevin Clemenson, 21-year-old from Romford, winner of the 1980 250 Marlborough Clubman's Championship, and that's how he qualifies to be in this particular race. Still the leader, though, Harris. Clemenson is there with him. Number 14 has moved up. 14 is Alex Bedford, but that's the leader. Newmarket 250 champion and runner-up in the 250 series in 1979 and winner of the Stars of Tomorrow in 1979. Up to Copper's Corner they come. They're on their sixth lap, and it's still very close racing indeed. Number 16, the last man in that group, Pete Wilde, 21-year-old rider from Chesterfield in Derbyshire, and changing places again now as they come down to the chicane, almost side by side. But number 20, Kevin Clemenson, has just sneaked ahead again of number 17, Paul Harris. Changing down through the box, number 4 and 14 side by side. Number 4, that's Kevin Mitchell, and number 14, Alex Bedford. But that's the leader, 20. Kevin Clemenson from Romford. But how long will he be in the lead, I wonder? They're slipstreaming. Line astern, number 14 just pops out from behind number 4 to try and get into Redgate Corner first. 20 is still leading, 17, 4 and 14. So Kevin Clemenson still ahead of number 17, Paul Harris, with number 4, Kevin Mitchell, still holding on to his third place, but just about to be relegated possibly. No, he's determined to hold on to it, but number 14, I think, has got through. Yes, he has, and that's Alex Bedford, the 20-year-old rider from Burton-on-Trent. And number 16, Pete Wilde, still there with them. But they're swapping and changing places. And is one of the riders there in trouble, Clemenson? Because he really, the other three just sailed right past him, but any problems? He seems to have got over. Into McLean's they are. 17, 14 and 4, and there's number 20, Kevin Clemenson, going a little bit wide, and possibly machine problems, I think, Phil Reed, because he does seem to be going a lot slower.
Yeah, Kevin certainly is either determined to win this race or will win it if he's there in the last lap, or he's going to fall off. He's riding quite wildly at the moment.
Really trying all he knows, and he's back into that second place again, and it looks like number 20, Kevin Clemenson, who we thought may have had machine problems, is all right, but they're coming up 3 abreast into the chicane. 4, 17 and 14, they go through like that. And I think if we didn't see it, we would hardly believe it. Down this end, almost touching 17, 4 and 14, and number 4 there, Kevin Mitchell, really trying to battle his way through literally. Number 14, Alex Bedford, is the leader. Then it's number 4, Kevin Mitchell, followed by number 17, Paul Harris. Number 20 is still up there. That's Kevin Clemenson. They've now completed 7 laps, just 3 to go. And I wouldn't like to say who's going to win this race at the end, and that's for sure. Because they're down to the old hairpin now, and it's still number 14, Alex Bedford, from number 4, Kevin Mitchell, and that looks like Clemenson's moved up into third place. Number 20, he has indeed. Number 17, Paul Harris, is back down now into fourth place, and they're just changing, not every lap, almost at every corner. And what's our friend number 4, Kevin Mitchell, going to try and do here as he really gets in among them? But Clemenson coming up alongside him, number 20. And it's still number 14 that's leading now, Alex Bedford from Clemenson now, and the number 4, Kevin Mitchell. And the 5 riders in a very tight bunch. You see they're slipstreaming, just trying to pick the moment to come out. And number 20, Clemenson's gone back in front, but is number 4 going to do it with the chicane? It looks as if he is, and he's braking. That front wheel is wobbling, and that cost him, but he's come round the other side. Well, I just don't believe it. Number 4, Kevin Mitchell. He missed his chance, I thought, when he left his braking too late. He went round the other side and he got in front again. Phil, this is
I said Kevin Mitchell has either got to win or he's going to fall off. I mean, this is really terrific. On certain sections, his bike is a bit slower than the others, but he's certainly making up on the corners.
So, he's really trying. There's no two ways about that. He disappears around Craner curves. Hollywood. And it's number 4 still, Kevin Mitchell. And there's a rider off, number 8, Nicol Robb, 21-year-old from Stockport. Just came off as they came out of the chicane. But back now with the leaders once again, and it's still our friend number 4, Kevin Mitchell. And they're now on their 9th lap, so he's just got 1 circuit to go when he gets the turn. Look at that front wheel, absolutely trying to step out, but he's managing to hold it together somehow. He's up now to Coppice Corner. And number 14 is the 2nd place man still, but it's number 4, Kevin Mitchell leads. Number 16 has moved up into 3rd place, Pete Wild. And they're really swapping and changing places down now towards the fastest part of the circuit, where these bikes will be touching 115 miles an hour. Braking for the chicane, and it's number 4, the young rider from Preston, Kevin Mitchell, and he's about to start his 10th and last lap. He's round the chicane, okay, but using every bit of the road and more of it, up onto the grass, looks over his shoulder and says, well, I did it, and I'm still in front. But for how long, I ask myself. What a tremendous character this boy is going to turn out. But I think he's going to be done here by number 16. No, he isn't. Number 4, Kevin Mitchell. And he is really trying all he knows. He's on the grass, he's on the concrete, but he's in front, and that's where he wants to stay. He's on his final lap, but he's got a gaggle coming down behind him. Number 16 is in 2nd place, and that's Pete Wild. And number 14, and 3 of them going side by side. But our friend Kevin Mitchell is still holding the lead as they disappear under Starkey's Bridge. Can he really keep this up for just this last half lap? And he's lost the lead there. Number 16 has gone through. That's Pete Wild. And it looks as if he had machine trouble. Did he? No, he's fighting back again. Number 20, Clements, is up there with him. They're on the final straight now. And there's 4 of them fighting for the lead. Clemenson is leading. Number 4, Kevin Mitchell, will try all he knows. In fact, no, there's been another change because Clemenson's now down in 3rd place. For the last time, they're going down now, Starkey Straight. They're all over the road. They're fighting for positions as they come down, and they're thoroughly enjoying themselves, as are the crowd. And he's really trying. They're pushing each other over the road. They're all together. Who's going to get through the chicane first? Number 20, it is Clemenson. Number 4, Mitchell. And can he do it? He's going round the outside. He's up onto the side of the circuit. Who's going to do it? And he finished 4th. Well, that was tremendous racing. Number 20, Clemenson, was the winner. He's delighted. Number 16, I think, just got 2nd place. Brought Peter Wild. 14 was 3rd, and that's Alex Bedford. But the start of the show was number 4, Kevin Mitchell. He tried all he knew on that last corner to go outside the other 3 riders and didn't quite make it and finish 4th.
Well, it was a marvellous finish, wasn't it? But I'm very sorry to have to say there is a very sad postscript to it. The winner, 21-year-old Kevin Clemenson, was tragically killed in a race at Mallory Park on Easter Sunday, a terrible waste of human life and aspiring talent. Our sympathy goes out to his parents and relatives, and I must stress it was with their consent that we decided to show you the race.